Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Men's Premier League action here for another week. We have round 17 to bring you here. The commencement of that takes place tonight, and that is between these two sides in Hellenic Athletic Club and also Port Darwin FC. First plays sixth in what will be a interesting contest, to say the least. Hellenic being the ladder leaders, closing in on a historic premiership, a minor premiership victory. Mathematically, if they win tonight and then dispatch Mindle Aces next weekend, they will have the minor premiership to their name. Port Darwin, currently as it stands, 6 points adrift of the top four. A victory against the ladder leaders tonight would do certainly absolute wonders for their confidence and also their finals chances. So we shall see if that is the case as well, if they are to notch those points. So they've been frivolous, they've been much improved in season 23. But no matter how much you improve, it's going to take quite a bit to put away the league leaders. Fortunately for the Wharfies, they do have their captain in Declan O'Shea back in and playing at centre-back. Of course, has been absent of recent weeks, and when he has played last, he threw the gloves on and played in goals. So it'll be Hellenic to get us kicked off and underway. Local time skipping past 8:30 here on this Friday evening. Football about to commence. Referees are ready. Signal goes. A whistle blows. Off and away we go. Kilmartin. Back to Mulvaney. Now De Costa. Here's George Carpathios. Whips one across and finds Rontos, who takes it down for Maskey. Sulav Maskey advancing down the right-hand side, plays a whipped right delivery, but the wrong trajectory, goes out of place. Out of play, not quite getting onto Rontos there. Thrown in by Carter, brought down there by Mazarezi incorrectly. And Hellenic have a throw. Rontos with a swift throw in. Looks to go all the way. McNabb strikes. Oh, and it's an opening goal. Not even a minute gone. And, well, if that's not one of the assists of the season, I don't know what is. Stylianos Rontos with a wonderful throw in. Senses the urgency, and, well, you could have said Gittins should have done better, but McNabb scores and the Blues are off and away. Less than a minute played. This could be a very extended scoreline if that certainly is anything to judge by. 1-0 to the Blues. They head in front. Mazarezi comes shorthand here. There's Carter. Choque looks back inside for Carter. He'll get there. Confusion with his teammate. Thamin and Kilmartin combine. Simon Bell with a nice header. Finds Kilmartin, looking to backheel it. Matteo Thamin just puts it out into touch. So certainly not the way that Port Darwin would want to start their Friday night. Blues' brilliance shines through as Rontos goes with the cross. Diaz's header onto McNabb. Still with Matthew McNabb now. Carpathios, Maskey. Mulvaney, Carpathios. Ajeke. Across here for Alexander Turner. Still with Turner. Keeps the ball and looks to play in an airborne delivery, which Unfortunately for the Blues, captain will go out of play. So, goal kick, the signal. Scalora there in goal. Very short now. Joshua Chin. Wider to Gittins. Keeps it in and finds an option. Crowden. Diaz centrally for Amin. Oh, and Carter really placing his pass and his touch. Goes out of play. Blues throw. Dangerous from this position. Rontos again. This time it's a high throw. Carter heads away. Kilmartin back to Carpathios. Now Turner. Wide it comes to DeCosta. Back centrally here for Alexander Turner. Jeke. Maskey. Attracts a lot of attention, Maskey. All the way back to his goalkeeper, McAdam. Carpathios. That's Aidan Mulvaney. Now to Alexander Turner. Ball over the top, searching for McNabb. He'll pace ahead of Gittins and draw the contact. Caught the contact and went down, so free kick to the Blues. See there, tracked the ball, Gittins, but late challenge, striking the upper thigh of McNabb. Still stays to ground in some pain here, so perhaps just may need a moment for himself. Free kick, the signal. Opportunity for the Blues to add a second. Looks to be a Carpathios delivery. So 6 minutes gone on the North Crest scoreboard. 1-0 it reads to the Blues. Will this be the second of the evening? What's that Matthew McNabb opener coming just after a minute of play? In comes Carpathios. Short driven delivery. Bounces in and off of the foot of Diaz, and so out of play for another corner. Another set piece rather. Free kick that won the corner. Defensive intervention by Alejandro Diaz. Carpathios with this corner kick. And he comes, looping delivery. Jeke gets the header to it. Turner in the way. Jeke's still there. McNabb pokes a shot. High foot by Thamin, but gets the ball. Schlemmer with Mazarezi. Kilmartin arrives though. Plenty of time and space. Gets it back in front of Rontos. Now DeCosta to McAdam. Slips momentarily, but his pass finds its way to Carpathios. Now Kilmartin. Back to Carpathios. Cross into the centre for Turner. Take a Jacquet. Alexander Turner with a long ball. Runs being made. Further on is Matthew McNabb. First time ball inside for Kilmartin. Try and come past Schlemmer. On into his left. Slips through and strikes the hand of Simon Bell. So, free kick to Port Darwin. Scalora, short to come in. Now O'Shea. Carter, thumb in. Tries to turn on the ball, keep with possession. Now Alejandro Diaz coming forward here, looking to release Choque. McAdam comes and puts in a driven clearance. Needs possession now into touch. Thrown by Diaz to Thamin. Carter. Carter. Mazarezi. Mazarezi. Schlemmer. Driving in Mulvaney. Now Maskey. Jacquet. McAdam. It's wide. DaCosta keeps it alive. Centrally for Carpathios. A little bit of pressure there, but gets his pass off to a Jacquet. Aidan Mulvaney. Kilmartin. Through the traffic, finds Maskey. Trying to turn out of a situation, but Crowden comes away with the ball. Schlemmer. Eric Schlemmer back to Carter. Looks searching wide. Finds Mateo Thamin. Bodied off the ball there by Stylianos Vontos, who runs away with the ball. Runs through a couple. And Gittins comes in and makes the clearing challenge. Hellenic throw. Right forward half. Toss, long throw as always. Carter with the header. Schlemmer, back heel looking for Diaz. He'll find Venezuelan and he'll go wide to Crowden. Side flag rises. Crowden unable to keep his run measured. Take a Jacquet. Short to Kilmartin. Looking wide for Maskey. Just lets possession go out of play. Hellenic throw in. Toss. Inside to Mulvaney. Schlemmer. Draws in the free kick. Port Darwin ball. Mazarezi across to Diaz. Schlemmer. Over the top, off a step. Not quite ball required. Goes out of play. McAdam. Now Carpathios. Turner. Assesses an option, looks to go long. Kilmartin's there, but header out by Chin. Now Crowden. Diaz. Zarezi. got to Turner here. Picked off by the Wharfies. Here is Teo Thamin. Crowden looking further on. Choque will get there ahead of DaCosta. Chance here for Port Darwin if they can find the right pass. So got a Diaz. Pressured by Mulvaney. And Turner comes and whips it away. Be a Port Darwin throw. Carter down the line. Crowden heads into the dangerous area. Jeke looks to get there. Karpavios combines with Maskey. Teo Thamin down the line for Crowden. Here is Thamin falls to ground over his feet, says the referee, and Turner comes wide to DaCosta. Chance to break on this far-hand side. They've got the space to drive. Now Bell. Sliding in there was Schlemmer. Port Darwin keep it alive. Gittins to Chin. Scalora, dangerous here. Comes across and play themselves into danger. Going for the Blues is Bell. Just coming with a direct shot and zips wide. Never really any danger to hit the goal of Scalora. So out of play for goal kick. O'Shea. Diaz. Has a Resi under some pressure. But comes out here. Jeke with the header for the Blues. Turner forward. Karpavios here in space. Assesses the option. Chin with the header to Thamin. Back to Chin. Chin's ball forward. Given away. Mulvaney. Turner. Now DaCosta. Here comes Cristiano DaCosta. McNabb. Crossing attempt. Bell looks to get a header to it. Not quite able to get onto the end of it. Good run in a good position. Just couldn't quite get the finishing touches onto it. Sent forward by Scalora. This one will trail all the way out of play. McAdam. Turner. Jeke. Full ball for Rontos, and he tried to go first time. Wasn't quite on to go first time, but elected to have the shot anyway. Out of play for goal kick. DaCosta. Gittins. Now Chin. Ball forward. Finds Diaz. Feigns away from Kilmartin. Still with Alejandro Diaz. Now Choque. Advancing forward, looking for an option. Has one in Mazarese. Now Gittins. Wide, finds Diaz. Wants to keep the ball here. Gittins is out of position. Come in. Gives it away here. Bell steals the ball away from Chin, and now McNabb. Header, Declan O'Shea. Referee says goal kick. McNabb certainly in disagreement there. Chin. Almost picked off there by the staturing Simon Bell. Scalora. Mazarese keeps it in. Carter put under some pressure here. Maskey. Carter does well initially. Rontos' cross. Chin gets a knee to it. Allows O'Shea to clear, but Rontos is there for the Blues. Jeke. Across to McAdam. McAdam wide to DaCosta. All the way back to McAdam. Now Turner. Carpathios. Just send a long ball. Rontos has made the run. Flag stays down. So Giannis Rontos. Away from Carter. Cross comes in at the back post. McNabb. Away from one. Can't quite get it to Bell. Diaz. Looking to counter-attack, and Jeke takes it down. Jockey trying to steal it from a Jeke, but not quite working as a Jeke forces it wide to McNabb. Now here is Bell. Gittins goes to ground, but can only concede a corner kick. So another dangerous attempt for the Blues to come. Comes in, dangerous. Swift header as well. Needed to be brought down. Now, Portone looking to counter. DaCosta with the header. Heads it off to McAdam. McAdam's able to recycle the ball. Play it out here for Maskey. Shea with the header. Famin. Now Diaz. Maskey pokes it back to Rontos. Maskey. Rontos. McAdam to a Jeke. Now Turner. Cross here to Carpathios. McNabb turns into the contact there of Gittins. Mulvaney trying to get it back forward to his teammate, but Port Darwin had possession. Diaz. So for Schlemmer. To Diaz. Driven ball low for Choke, and a strike goes directly to McAdam. McAdam. Rontos. Bell. Shea looked to play it out wide. Maskey. Kilmartin trying to get away from a couple, not quite successful. Now Gittins. Forward it's sent. DaCosta will follow this one through. Carpathios. Jeke. Carpathios. Now Turner. Still with Turners, we've moved past approaching the 23rd minute. As Gittins comes across now, plays it forward. Crowden look to get some contact to it. Thamin, Diaz, Schlemmer. Still with Eric Schlemmer. Away from the Hellenic midfielder. Azarezi. Thought about the give, and he eventually does to Crowden. Scurry across and put it across in. Turn her away. Maskey forward. Was off an opportunity for Port Darwin. It's now Kilmartin away from Gittins. Oh, but Kilmartin left-footed hit. Not a bad attempt. The idea was right, just couldn't quite makeshift it down towards goal. Nevertheless, an opportunity for Hellenic to add another. Now Scalora. Smashes it forward. Maskey will make it go the other way. Carter. O'Shea. Looking to go forward, picked off. McNabb threads it through to Bell. Holds off Carter. Bell strikes and goal kick. Darwin coach there, Ryan Bailey, and very frustrating to see that passage almost end up with another goal. Chin. Karpathios gets a touch in there, but Schlemmer has possession. Diaz comes away from another. Azarezi. Schlemmer pokes it further forward for Gittins. Chance to put a cross in, blocked. Gittins tackled by Da Costa. And the Hellenic defender does well. Contains the throw. Gittins trying to keep it alive. McNabb just collects the ball for his team's throw. Now, Karpathios. Here he is now, Hayden Mulvaney. Looking to come forward for Bell. Chin does well. O'Shea, dangerously to Maskey. Chance to make them pay on his left. Oh, I think that clipped the post. Not far away at all from Sulav Maskey. Not far away whatsoever. So, let off there. Nearly played half an hour here. Now Schlemmer. Here is Choquet. Sends the ball wide, looking for Mazarezi, but it goes out of play. Cross ball here. Cristiano Da Costa. Centrally for Karpathios. Now Kilmartin need to come away, but Schlemmer has possession. Choquet. Diaz. Forward for Schlemmer. Chance for Port Darwin. Cross comes in, but Turner blocks. Still with Turner. To Costa. Giving it away to Thamin and forcing a wonderful save from McAdam. Teo Thamin. Not a bad opportunity whatsoever. Need to work there. And McAdam makes the save in the end, but very dangerous. That could have been. Corner by Mazarezi. Comes inside. Header away by Mulvaney. Two Port Darwin players getting involved with one another as Turner plays it forward. Now O'Shea. Carter. Left-footed cross. Strays a little too close to the goalkeeper. And out of play. Keeper ball. As McAdam sends it forward. And McNabb. Side for Mulvaney. Bell. Still with Bell. Going to get it forward. That might have been offside, but looking for a long attempt, Kilmartin, but that one driven straight out of play. Goal kick. Forward now, Scalora. O'Shea skews off. Boot now to play. 1/3 of the match has expired, and it's just that opening goal from Hellenic, which came from a throw-in. We've got another one now. Brontos inside. Cleared momentarily. Wide here for De Costa. Now McAdam. Carpathios. Ajeke. Turner. Back for Tega Ajeke. Alexander Turner. McAdam to Costa. To his goalkeeper. Now Turner. Ajeke to Maskey. Back to Ajeke. Now McAdam. Turner with possession. Coming forward, McNabb. Kilmartin. Kittens intervenes for Port Darwin and lay it back to his goalkeeper. Damian Scalora. Not a whole lot to do other than the goal he conceded. Comes wide to Chin. Now Carter. Down the line looks to go. Crowden keeps it alive. And goes out of play. Long toss with the long throw. Back to his goalkeeper. Hayden Mulvaney. McAdam. Mulvaney to Maskey. Bell. Gonna get it through to Kilmartin. Diving in was Gittins. McNabb, fancying one maybe. Still with McNabb, strikes from distance. Oh! No words. That is absolutely from the top draw. Some goal that from Hellenic's number 23. Diving in, challenged by Gittins. A real assist coming up here, but away from Gittins there. Some shot and a very good goal. Double for McNabb. Hellenic have 2, McNabb has 2, and Port Darwin are down by 2. Really some strike that from Matthew McNabb. Schlemmer from Port Darwin have got a bit of a mountain to climb. The Wharfies. All the way back to his goalkeeper. Scalora. Diaz. Still with Alejandro Diaz. O'Shea. Cross to Carter. Set forward for Mazarese. Tackled by Jeke now to play. Port Darwin throw. Carter looks down the line. Front toss with the header. To go back to teammate here, Jeke. Corrals himself into danger. Eventually gets it clear. As far as Mazarese for Port Darwin. Looked first time to Diaz. Turning up off of Diaz. Now to Costa. Clears his lines. McNabb. Further forward looking for Kilmartin. He's made a good run. Some ball. Kilmartin. And tucks it wide. Tucked it wide and wasn't really dangerous that time. Kilmartin probably should have, definitely, I say, should have scored. Pole position certainly to put that into the back of the net. Elected to go with the right foot. Scalora, short and across. Declan O'Shea. Crowden with the header. Ties Jockey. Here is Crowden. Cross comes inside, looking back post. Diaz will physically impose himself on DaCosta. Has the ball for the moment. Pass DaCosta. Cross comes in. Turner heads. Now Gittins fancies one. And, well, that goes well out of play for goal kick. DaCosta. Bell. Good tackle there by Chin. Out of play for a Hellenic throw. Now DaCosta. Nice Jockey. Jockey. A real option there, forced to go back. Now O'Shea to Carter. Goes out of play. Throw into Port Darwin. McNabb. And contact there off of the captain O'Shea, and out of play for corner kick. Sent inside. And out by O'Shea, and Carpathios with a strike, out by Gittins. Further to danger. Here is Gittins, back to Chin. Chin finds Choque. Now Carpathios. De Costa. Less than 10 minutes to go. Maskey, tackled there by a couple. Carpathios, Hayden Mulvaney. Choque. Diaz to the right of him, goes that direction. Alejandro Diaz takes it wide and goes out of play. Corner kick. Perhaps he should have had a strike there, but out of play. Mazaresi inside. Jacko heads away, as does Kilmartin, headed in by Schlemmer. Thamin, now Schlemmer. Tries one from distance, blocked immediately. Mazaresi. Now O'Shea. Cross looks to go in, Turner heads away. O'Shea once again. Possession given away, Turner. Sending it forward, looking for Bell. Not quite getting to the forward. Chin. Mazaresi. Choque. Thamin. Schlemmer. Still with Schlemmer. Free kick pulled back. Opportunity. So we shall see if this poses danger. Mazaresi's ball. Mulvaney heads away. Open space here for Kilmartin. Heated up by Thamin. Turner comes away. Still with Turner. Cross inside for Carpathios. Gittins. Diaz across to Mazaresi. Choque. Diaz. Choque. Here is Gittins trying to get forward. Still with the Wharfies here now via this corner. So only 2.5 minutes to go. Can Port Darwin get one back? Going into this game, the Wharfies, as this ball comes inside. By Ejeke. Schlemmer fancies one from distance and forces the gathered save from McAdam, and he gathers and hoofs it long. McNabb takes it down well. Back heel for Kilmartin. Bell looking to get there. Thamin back to Carter, and Carter hoofs it forward. Chance to put Rontos under pressure. Now McAdam forward looking for Mulvaney. Now Jeke to Costa in this wide area. Of course, many thanks at this stage to Diamond Barbers for locations across the territory, Parat, Bellamac, the Darwin CBD, and Coringa. As McNabb comes forward, Mulvaney into Thamin, now Rontos. Cross comes inside, DaCosta heads in. Bell poised himself with a strike, but couldn't quite get that in. Another chance goes a beg for the Blues. And of course, Ward Keller, experts in family and criminal law as well as domestic violence. You can reach Ward Keller on 1-800-978-360. Steel Line and NTF, Steel Line service over and above, and NTF, your local construction supplier. Hudson Apartments, Stealth Medical, and Darwin Olympic Sporting Club for their contributions in season 2023. O'Shea. Wide it comes to Carter. Crowden takes it. Away from Maskey. Now Carter. Now O'Shea. Scalora. To play it out of danger. Gets out to Diaz. Now it's Alejandro Diaz over the top ball, looking for Schlemmer. Now Rontos. Still with Rontos. Long ball inside. Headed out by Chin. Gittins. And the referee says that's all for the first half. 2 goals, 2 wonderful Matthew McNabb goals, have the Blues going into the break with a 2-0 advantage. Not much to say on a Port Darwin persuasion, but they'll have a half-time interval, try and change things. More of the same will be begging the Blues, but until then, we'll have a short break and rejoin with you shortly for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half of this Friday night football set to get kicked off here. Port Darwin find themselves with a 2-goal deficit to overcome. 2-0 down. Port Darwin have made a change as well. Seeing that they are behind. Sean Carter coming from the pitch to be replaced by number 14, that's Callan Summers. So it'll be the Wharfies to get us kicked off and underway for this second half. Ready to get us kicked off and underway are the Wharfies. So with the mountain to overcome, can they make inroads to it? Referee set to go. Still waiting. Port Darwin goalkeeper throwing his gloves back on. It's off and away we go. Second half here. Friday night football kicking off the round, of course. 2 more men's Premier League matches followed tomorrow, as well as the Women's Premier League blockbuster. As a Resi. Ball forward, looking for Crowden immediately, and McAdam makes the save. Denies Crowden coming through there. Mulvaney over the top. Headed back there. Here is Azarezi. Simon Crowden traps it down. Ball goes all the way back. Now Scalora. Chin. Gets himself momentarily out of danger. Gittins. Back to Chin. Now Mazarezi. Away from Da Costa. Can't get away from Carpathios. Hellenic have the ball back. Carpathios wide to Kilmartin. Carpathios. Diaz. Now Choke. Through here, looking for Schlemmer. Turner. Wide it goes to Maskey. Now Aiden Mulvaney. Maskey. Giddens. Stumbling down. Possession comes away to Costa. McNabb. Bell. Back through to McNabb on the left, and that momentum carrying it all the way out on that left-hand side. Goal kick. Scalora, quick goal kick. Takes it to the substitute there. Summers. Slam in. Schlemmer. Finds with Diaz, and Kilmartin puts it out into touch. Port Darwin throw. Summers with ball in hand. Diaz. To Callan Summers. Chin. O'Shea. Summers. Centrally, O'Shea gets there. Free kick on the centre half. Port Darwin ball. Port Darwin back underway. Thamin. O'Shea forward. get through here. All Wharfies combine. Now Crowder looking to come away from Turner, putting defender under pressure. So Hellenic have a free kick here. Kilmartin. Rontos. Mulvaney. Into the air it goes. DaCosta. Away from Famin. Drawing in the free kick. Clipping the Hellenic defender. DaCosta. Turner. And then Mulvaney. McAdam. Chin. For Schlemmer. Leaving in a straight foot there. Schlemmer on Mulvaney. Play continues. Choke. Sending a ball through. Crowden takes a touch. Comes straight at the goalkeeper. Referee says play on. Rontos. Still with Rontos. Diaz puts it down to touch. Players stayed to ground here. Simon Crowden. Heavy contact under that McAdam challenge. To his feet for now, Simon Crowden. Certainly worse for wears after that challenge. Going back inside, Kilmartin going to take it in and goes out of play. Corner kick the signal. So dangerous passage of play to come. Delivers inside, headed away by O'Shea. Maskey with a strike, goes towards goal. McNabb going to take it in past Thamin. On his left, gets a cross in and Scalora holds it for his side. Moves it forward. Rontos is there, right to DaCosta. Azarezi playing here, looking to come through to Choke, who strikes, parried out. Rontos sees it out here. They escape there, the Blues. Chin. Chin. To ground, referee says play on. McNabb thinking about it, cuts inside. Kilmartin with a strike and Scalora makes a save. Rolls it wide here, Gittins. Wider it goes to Summers. Now, look to come run from Schlemmer. As Resi looks inside, Schlemmer unable to get to it. Choquet. Stay to ground there, Joshua Chin. So play can be halted. Requires some attention. So a substitution can take place here for Hellenic. Coming off is number 20, Aidan Mulvaney, and on in his place is number 8, Nicholas Stefanidakis. Youngster in the middle there, Joshua Chin, looks to be fine. Continue as planned. Resi, Diaz, Alejandro Diaz to Thamin, now Carpathios, Nab, Taylor Thamin gets there, now Tony's Choquet, still with Choquet, Alejandro Diaz, with Diaz. Now Chin. Scalora. Diaz. Damin to Stefanidakis, and now Turner. McAdam. Carpathios. Now to Costa. Keeps it alive. Sent forward, Kilmartin. Stefanidakis. Away from Thamin. Away from Chin. Stefanidakis still, and challenge to be made by Gittins, and it was out of play. So a substitution for Port Darwin. So Chin coming from the pitch, and on his replacement, number 6, that's Colin Kennedy. So Chin off, Kennedy on. McNabb to DaCosta. Sent inside, headed away by Summers. Now away by Schlemmer. Here is Choquet. Other side looks to play a ball. As Resi unfortunately can't get to it. McAdam. Turner. Stefanidakis coming away from Diaz. Still with Stefanidakis. Out in front for McNabb. Cross comes further in. Kilmartin fakes the shot. Cross to Bell. Flag stays down. Referee says play on. Diaz. Penalty given. Alejandro Diaz now to Schlemmer. Mazarezi. Over the top ball, Matthias Choquet. Cuts it back. Schlemmer. Still with Schlemmer. Pokes it up into the air and all that goes out of play. So possession wasted that time. Turner moves it forward, gets a touch, puts it out behind. Hellenic throw on this near side. DeCosta throws it in, looking for McNabb. Gittins brings him to ground. Free kick for Hellenic. Hellenic ball. So Hellenic free kick here. Card comes out. Mazarezi. McNabb lifts it forward, comes out of play for Schlemmer. Side of the football, searching for Crowden. The flag does rise. Offside, the call there from the referees. We've got less than half an hour to play. Nick Adam. Costa. And Cheque clears his lines. Out of play for a throw. Choquet. Back to Diaz. Still with Alejandro Diaz. O'Shea. Gives it away. Rontos. To go through here for Bell. Ball back inside. And the flag does rise against McNabb offside. Kennedy. Now to Diaz. Gives possession away once again. The Blues out of defence. Stefanidakis, wide it goes to Bell, space to take a touch, goes the first time cross, Gittins collects it first time, out of danger, throw in for the Blues, Maskey takes, now Brontos, Carpathios, Turner comes with possession, now here is DeCosta. Inside, still with Cristiano DeCosta. Carpathios. Kilmartin. Finds its way across here for Maskey. All in for McNabb, trap well. Stefanidakis and saved by Scalora. Up into the air, Gittins needs to head it, doesn't quite do so. Kennedy gets there. Mazarezi, referee says play on. Mazarezi out of defence, turn it back the other way. DeCosta over over the top ball looking for Kilmartin, and Gibbons just seeds that out and behind. Goal kick. By Gibbons. Play for a throw. Costa down the line, Gibbons. Kennedy further on. Another throw for Hellenic. Jacke. Crowder. Frontos. Cadam forward. Now diving in there is Schlemmer. Still with Schlemmer. Mazarezi. Wide for Crowden. Turner heads away. Schlemmer away from Kilmartin. Now Mazarezi. Coming forward. Good ball for Kennedy. And Cadam can get there. Now McNabb. Kilmartin. It's that one. Goes out of play. Kennedy. Back to O'Shea. Forward it goes. Trapped down by Choke. Jacke forward. Kilmartin. Stephanidakis. Away from a couple, but the free kick's conceded. Karpathios to Stephanidakis. Turner. Jacke. Now McAdam. Forward it goes. Bell with the header on. Stephanidakis wide to Kilmartin. And corner kick is the signal. A yellow card going the way of Simon Bell. Like it, handball to me, but referee deeming that one legal maneuver to make. Substitution laying in wait as well, so corner kick will be taken first. By Maskey. Jacke gets a header to it. McNabb lets it come across the body. Deflection in. And it's a goal for the Blues. A third one. And out of confusion comes nothing in remotely consolation for Port Darwin. It's another goal for Hellenic. Looks like the captain, Alexander Turner, gets the final touch. Jacke gets the initial header. McNabb lays it. Come off the body and ball inside, and really Turner will claim the goal. He didn't know much about it at all. So changes for both sides. Coming off for Port Darwin, Simon Crowden being replaced by Benjamin Cronk, and then Ajeke coming off the pitch for Hellenic, and he's being replaced by Yanni Stefanidakis. Joke. Azarezi. Gives possession away. Let it go quickly. Ski. Nice header from McNabb. Looked to go to Kilmartin. Still with McNabb. Looking to play it through to Bell. Deflected there. Stays alive. Kilmartin with the header. Talon Summers away. Gittins out of his box. Now Mazarezi. Concedes possession. Stefanidakis from distance. Fancies a shot. Blocked there. Throw in. Carpathios. Turner. Drives in, but Cronk comes away with it. Jones on possession, but concedes it. To Costa forward. And there. Now Mateo Thamin. And yellow card goes the way of Turner, I think. So Turner concedes the ball and a yellow card, I think. O'Shea forward. Gittins. Turner away. Header forward. Here's Choke. And referee says play on. Stefanidakis. Over the top. McNabb. Kilmartin. Bell. Nice back heel. Offside flag was going to go up. Kennedy. Now Bell. Mazarezi. Thamin. Sent forward. Turner in the way. Cronk. Couldn't quite get it forward. So throw into Hellenic. Carpathios. Back to Turner. Cadam looking to get it away from Schlemmer. And free kick on the goalkeeper. Adam sends this one long. Gets it out. Throw into Hellenic. Turner. Stefanidakis. Crossfield. There is Rontos. Gets the intervention, allowing Scalora to claim. by Scalora. Cronk underneath it. Askey forward. O'Shea gets there before Bell. This just might not sit for Diaz that time. Throw into Hellenic. So Alex Turner coming from the pitch. So Turner from the field. On comes Robin Shrestha. Replace Turner. Risk of a second yellow card perhaps. That's why he's come from the field. Stefanakis. Shrestha. Stefanakis. Away from a challenge of a couple. Still with Stefanakis. Couldn't quite keep it going. Karpathios gets there for the Blues. This is a Port Darwin ball. Mazaresi. Nab comes away with the ball. Looking to play it forward for Bell, but too much on the pass. We've got less than 15 minutes to play. 3-0 it reads on the North Crest scoreboard. Blues in a very convincing position as Schlemmer heels it wide to Kennedy. Kennedy into the box searching. DaCosta the other way. Kennedy gets another touch to it. Helping Hellenic. Kilmartin. Now Gittins, time to spare. Thamin to Mazaresi. Teo Thamin now. Gittins falling to the ground and McNabb comes away. Matthew McNabb. Cross for Simon Bell. Fancy one on the left. Perhaps Bell strikes and it's a good save from Scalora. Out of play for a corner kick to Hellenic. Askey driving in. Gets a header to it was Gittins. Cronk gets there. Able to clear it forward. For Matthias Chokke, Port Darwin. Through Rontos, now Schlemmer concedes possession. Fortunately for him, he'll retain it via a throw. Schlemmer to Chokke. Eric Schlemmer. Matthias Chokke. Stefan forward. Now McNabb. Chance for the Blues to break here. Kilmartin. Fancy one on the left. Kilmartin strikes with venom. And it's a good strike there from Robert Kilmartin. Whipped in with good venom. And he has the Blues' 4th goal. Good play, or interplay from the Blues there. Just drawing in the player. And McNabb lays it wide and goes to Kilmartin. And on his left is one of the best strikes of the football. And that's a prime example of what he can do at his blistering best, Robert Kilmartin. Kennedy. Summers. Turns out of trouble. Goes wide for Eric Schlemmer. Schlemmer looks inside. Diaz. Chokke. Crossing the ball, looking for As a resi, Rontos gets to it. Making a challenge there was Schlemmer. Not quite a positive one to win the ball back. Just goes out of playing for a goal kick. Shrestha. Back to Carpathios. Carpathios looks out to Maskey. Maskey further forward. O'Shea heads the other way. Summers. Kennedy. Diaz. Azarezi. Kennedy. Further wide for Cronk, but Stephanakis concedes possession. Jockey, Kennedy. Jockey. Further wide it goes to Alejandro Diaz. Now, Teo Thamin. Cross comes inside, Carpathios heads. Diaz, oh, it's a wonderful shot. And it's a great goal. Some finish as well. By Alejandro Diaz. Good combination play. Thamin putting the ball back inside. Carpathios will be a little disappointed. Given straight to Diaz, and he makes no mistake. Port Darwin get one back. One of the better strikes of the season for Alejandro Diaz. Now Maskey. Rontos. Chips it wide. Stephanakis. Looks all the way and wide for McNabb. Kilmartin. Away from O'Shea, and yellow card will come here. So O'Shea goes into the book for the yellow. Free kick for Hellenic. So we'll have Maskey look to join the party here. Can certainly strike them from any distance. On the dead ball, in comes Maskey. Curling in, Thamin heads. Azarezi. Cronk with a touch out. Shrestha. Now Stephanakis. Carpathios. McAdam. Rontos. Wide it goes to Kilmartin. Kennedy with possession. Now Summers. Schlemmer. Diaz. Schlemmer. Over the top ball. Diaz tried to get there. Carpathios away. Now Kennedy. Azarezi. Cronk. Play by Carpathios. Throw in for Port Darwin. inside, Maskey. And Kennedy with a strike, and that one goes well out and behind for a goal kick. Double change for Hellenic to come. So Sulov, Maskey and Robert Kilmartin will depart. Coming on in their places going to be Riley Schroeder and also Siramort DaCosta. Carpathios. Forward sent McNabb. Back to Carpathios. DaCosta. Pressure applied. Nearly dispossessed dangerously there, but comes back to McAdam. Now Carpathios. Long ball. In by McNabb. Now Bell. Still with Simon Bell. Chance to put a ball inside. Oh, Scalora made contact, and still Scalora juggles it up into the air. Makes a good save in the end. Gittins. Azarezi. Cross here for Schlemmer. Thought about the long attempt, but has possession. Amin. Azarezi. Shot blocked. And out behind for corner kick. It's an opportunity for Port Darwin to perhaps add another goal here. Eat further into the lead. Zarezi inside. Header at the front post. Play on is the signal as the ball gets sent out. O'Shea. Damin. Wasn't a bad attempt, has to be said. It's Kennedy. Chip ball inside. Stephanakis out. McNabb. Over the top ball. Summers will track this. Come across and collect. Now, Choke. Mazarezi further forward looking for Schlemmer and goes out of play for a goal kick. Adam wide to Stephanakis. Zarezi in there. Thamin pokes it wide. Zarezi back to Gittins. Thamin. Now Diaz. Schlemmer forward. Costa with the header. Thamin. Now Mazarezi. Slip to come in, and Stephanakis makes the block. Thamin. Gittins. Only a couple minutes remain here in this second half. Azarezi. Gittins. Diaz. Choke looked to go wide, and Stephanakis puts it out to touch. With the throw. Choke. There's a Resi. To try and get it through, but Stefanidakis now for Hellenic. Line to Bell. Now McNabb. Forward it's set. Kronk. Stefanidakis dispossessed. Schlemmer. Benjamin Kronk now. Alejandro Diaz. Still with Diaz. Going to come in away from Shrestha. Still Alejandro Diaz. Referee says play on as toss comes away now. Stefanidakis. And now it's a Hellenic throw. And regulation time. Comprehensive 4-1 victory will go the way of Hellenic. So referee with a whistle in the mouth blows to signal the end of the game. Hellenic victorious 4-1. Was a comprehensive victory for the Blues. Double for Matthew McNabb and singles to Alex Turner and Robert Kilmartin. And just the one singular goal to Alejandro Diaz of Port Darwin. No clean sheet for the Blues, but they take 3 points and they extend their lead at the top of the Men's Premier League table to 10 points. Of course, Mindelasis with the bye. Tomorrow afternoon, Darwin Hearts against Azuri FC at 4 o'clock for the Men's Premier League. Before Hellenic and Olympic go into showdown in the Women's Premier League at 6. And then at 8 o'clock and the final game of the round, Darwin Olympic against Cadbury in the Men's Premier League. My name's been George Scoofers. It's been a pleasure to have your company this evening. A Blue victory to end Friday night football.